You don't owe your parents anything. Anything at all. Even if they are the best parents in the world, you still don't owe them a single thing. Because, and you probably thought this before, they chose to have you. Therefore, it's their responsibility to raise you as best as they possibly can and be the best parents that they possibly can. Now, if that's the case, what's going on when you have parents on one side who are guilt-tripping extraordinaires? They go to their kids and they're saying, why don't you appreciate me enough? Do you know how much I've sacrificed for you? Do you know how much I've done for you and you still don't do enough? You still don't care about me enough. You always put yourself over the family. You always put yourself over us. Why do you have that on one side? And on the other side, you have parents who have never uttered any of those sentences in their entire life, not even given a little bit of the energy in their entire life. And yet you have their kids go, oh my God, mom, dad, I love you so much. You're the most amazing thing ever. And I want to take care of you and give you so much. And no matter how much I give you, it will never come close to how much you have given me. So what's going on? On one hand, you have parents who are talking about, why don't you feel in debt to me? And on the other hand, you have parents who never say that, yet their children saying, I feel so in debt to you. So what's going on is the children on this side, their feelings of being in debt to their parents originates from their love for their parents. It starts from loving their parents, and then a way their love manifests is feelings of being in debt to their parents. These parents on this side get them all confused and think, oh, I will be able to get that kind of love if my children feel in debt to me. Do you see how they got those two mixed up? So they try to make their own children feel in debt to them so that they can get that kind of treatment from their own children. So one side, the love triggers the indebtedness, and then the parents on this side think the indebtedness triggers the love. So if your parents try to guilt trip you, or when you're thinking about moments in your past when your parents did guilt trip you, just remember it was not because you were not good enough of a child, you were not grateful, you're not appreciative of a child. In fact, it's actually the opposite. Your parents just didn't know how to be the parents that you needed them to be, so that you naturally showed love to them the way these kids naturally showed love to their parents. They didn't know. The irony of it all is that those parents didn't need to ask for that kind of love, because that kind of love exists as a result of their parenting. Now, I'm also going to mention a side case here, which is that there are parents out there who will look at their children as things to control. So if you don't devote your entire life to them or want any little bit of independence, they will start saying all these guilt-tripping things like, you don't appreciate me, you don't care for me, you don't know how much I've done for you. And when you hear these guilt-tripping things, it is going to crush you, because these parents have raised you with their emotional hooks in you, deeply embedded in you. You become their therapist, you become their emotional dumping ground, and as a result, when you want to try to live your life and discover who you are, it is going to feel horrible trying to remove those hooks out, because they want you to be joined at the hip with them for the rest of your life and not have a life of your own. Now, this case specifically requires a video on its own, and we'll talk about it another time. But what happens when you don't address this guilt tripping is that it can cause lifetime patterns of self-doubt and insecurity and second-guessing yourself. Even decades later, it will show up in your work, it will show up in your personal life. And until you process it, it is not going to go away. Which is why this is part of the work I do. I will help you uncover and process these toxic moments from your life so that you can overcome a lifetime pattern of anxiety and self-doubt. We do this in my 8-week program, and this program is designed to help you find deep self-assurance and your natural leadership so that you can confidently express yourself and lead others. If you'd like to see if this program is the right fit for you and we're a good fit for working together, feel free to book a short call with me with the link in the comments. Now, I hope you learned a lot more about what's going on when you're getting guilt-tripped. I hope you got more insights in this. And like and subscribe the video to see more. I'll talk to you guys soon.